What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we explored Zora's River, Zora's Domain, and made our way here to the belly of the great thing, Jabu Jabu. This time, we're going to be heading off and, well, completing the dungeon, clearly, but we're going to be trying to rescue Princess Ruto, who, last we heard, was somewhere inside. So, this is a Beery. We don't have anything that can kill it, so be careful, otherwise, as Navi said, you'll get electrocuted. And now let's move on. You, who are you? I'm Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me? I don't care. Anyway, I can't go home right now, and you, get out of here. Understand? Oh no. Well, we should probably go after her. Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly since I was little. But Lord Jabu Jabu is very strange today. There are electrified jellyfish and strange holes all around. On top of that, my precious stone was... but that's none of your business. Anyway, you, go home now, understand? You're that worried about me? Then I'll give you the honor of carrying me. However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You better believe me. Alright. I guess we're picking up chicks now. And as I've gone over a couple of times now, getting hit will make you drop whatever you're carrying. Even fish princesses. Hope you're into that, by the way. That's not where I meant to throw her. You go up there. Nice game. Alright, let's take care of that. And this button will raise the water. Thankfully that lets us get to this wall, which gives us access to these pots. Which gives us a fairy. Do I have a bottle open? I do. Now we can finally get our first fairy in a bottle. We've been seeing mountains all over the place, and this is actually the first fairy we can actually catch. Anyway, to get through this room, we just gotta get up here through either the water or jumping from above. Now, we have to hit a switch. And Ruto makes a good switch presser. Now, only Link would pick her back up. Excuse me. Thanks, game. Game. So, if you lose Ruto, you have to go all the way back to where you first found her. How inconsiderate. How could you leave me behind? If you're a man, act like one. Take responsibility. It's not my fault that the that almost everything is controlled by the same button. My weapons are controlled by a single button each. And both picking you up, throwing you, and opening doors are all controlled by the same button. So I didn't exactly have a choice there. Now did I? That's exactly what happened before. I'm gonna put my Deku Nuts back on C right. And I'm just gonna take these two things out. It's just gonna save me a lot of grief, apparently. Anyway, throw Ruto at the switch. She's a good switch opener. Grab the rupee because rupees never hurt. And then take her with us. So that we can, obviously take her with us. I wanna check something real quick. I know I'm kinda wasting time, but I don't actually know what's back here, because I don't think I've ever gone back here. Business scrub. Interesting. I surrender. In return, I'll sell you Deku Nuts. 5 of them for 20 rupees they are. Let's make a deal. No. I'm going home now. Alright, back to Ruto. Hopefully she didn't disappear on us. And we needed that elevator, so I'll meet you back when it's back, I guess. Alright, it's back. And now, we go up. Slowly but surely. Alright, so we wanna hop over here and head back into the room that, Ruto was in when we first found her. And let's not fall in a hole this time. Okay, Ruto? Okay. We good? We're good. Alright, into here, because this is another room. Can I not target these things, please? Yeah, okay. Ruto, we need to get the hell out of... Ouch. Hit the switch. This switch! It doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone. Well, it's a good thing I have a fish lady on my head. Like, jeez. Deku Nuts are freaking broken. Anyway, we got ourselves a chest. What's in the chest? Well, is a boomerang. Another projectile, which thankfully, after setting it to our C buttons, it will grab things for us. And by things, I mean literally anything we could throw it at. Alright, so now, here's what we gotta do. We gotta take Ruto, and we gotta make her do what she does best. Pressing buttons. And while she's there doing that, we'll take our brand new boomerang, and take out this phallic looking thing. Totally not a penis, I swear. This is E-rated game, guys. And we got the dungeon map, which shows us We've been through dungeon maps already. I don't need to re-explain it. Anyway, thankfully she isn't teleported away. She stays right here. But only when we're, going into that room, I believe. Killing that thing. The way forward is now open to us. It's supposed to be a tail, according to the game. This isn't Sonic. Anyway, in this room we have 40 seconds to kill all the bubbles. And Dick Nuts do that very easily. Huh. I guess I was close enough to that ruby that was inside the chest. Anyway, we got the compass now. Now we can see all our chests that remain. Which there are none. So let's take Rudo and get a move on. Thankfully, the boomerang here... Does it kill these things? It does kill these things. I thought it did. But I was struggling to hit it. For some reason. Hello? I guess it just takes a few hits? Or not. Maybe it's just being picky. Come on, Rudo. The center is still blocked. Yeah. So we gotta head over to this one. Which we saw before was blocked after we got the boomerang. Anyway. Rings are must. We have to circumcise them. Alright, so now that that's taken care of, we can go to the center room. In this little fork. It's really just... maybe it's a maple leaf shape. I don't know what this room is supposed to be shaped like. But either way. Onto the last and final circumcision. If we could target the thing. I'm gonna get hit. Yep. I could probably hit one of them on the backswing. If I really tried, it's just... trying not to get hit is a little more important than trying to be stylish, you know? At least when you're a casual. If you're a speedrunner, getting hit, may not be such a bad thing. As a matter of fact, I know there's a thing you could do from this dungeon that involves dying. Alright, be careful not to fall in that hole. And this one was blocked before by one of those giant penises. And it's the way we want to go. So now that we're here, we want to grab our Skulltula, but also kill this one and get this one as well. That is 27, jeez. I didn't realize we were that far along. Anyway, off we go. That's it! That's what I've been looking for! Throw me up there, onto the platform! Nah, I want to go up there. Game won't let me go up there. Okay. You can have your stone, I guess. It's not an infinity stone, but I guess it's kind of important. At least to you. I don't know. Princess Rudo got the spiritual stone, but why Princess Rudo? Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. But now that I found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So, take me home right now. Alright. I guess we're go. Okay, never mind. What is this? An octopus? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Actually, I think it's an Octorok. Big Octo. Attack it from behind. I want this. Hit. If you get hit, it turns around, and it dies in one Deku Stick. That is how powerful Deku Sticks are. It would have taken a couple of hits from the Kokiri sword, but just one from the Deku Stick. Anyway, let's get on forward. Alright, so we can stun things with our boomerangs and get hit by Aqua. And hopefully not get hit to the point that we end up flying, because that has happened to me more times than I'm willing to admit. Anyway, we jump across here, we bring this platform down, and make this room completely traversable. For now, we just need to grab something to weigh down that button. And luckily, that's right over here. These, mini milk crate boxes are pretty helpful in weighing down buttons. Almost as much as Rudo. Anyway, this is a room. A room that I never saw as a kid. Not until I got the 3DS version in... Geez, I don't think I got it until 2013. I know it was out in, like, 2011. I don't think I hit that thing either time there. I think I'm just gonna slingshot it. I did hit it once. Okay. Well, that's number 28, I believe. And if we climb up here... we can see we have a switch. And our boomerang can hit that switch for us, because we couldn't get to it with our slingshot. And now... meet the boss. Bioelectric anemone. Baronade. Baronade is fairly simple. You just gotta use the boomerang to knock off all its antenna. I don't know what those would really be called. I need some Deku Nuts. How do I want this situated? That should be okay. Deku Nuts can take out the, ow. Deku Nuts can take out the jellyfish. And after taking enough damage, they all just die anyway. If you can get your boomerang in there during this, I don't know if you can, but I think you can. I don't know if it just always gets deflected or not. Come on. Get in there. Come on. Cool. Yeah. Hello? Hello? There we go. Alright, so the reason I just rolled right into Baronade there is because waiting forever for it to do all of its attacks is really slow, so just rolling into it causes it to skip the attacking phase. And and go right into the next phase. And Baronade is dead. So, let's grab ourselves another heart container. Number 10? Number 10. And get ourselves out of here. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. You looked cool. Cooler than I thought you would anyway. Just a little. Well anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I want that spiritual stone. You mean the spiritual stone of water, Zora's sapphire, don't you? My mother gave it to me and said I should give it to only the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. Alright. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. And so, we got ourselves the third and final spiritual stone. We got the Zora's sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession? You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back and see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Well, now that we've taken care of that, there's one last thing I want to do before we end off here. Down here in the bottom right corner of the Zora's Fountain, there is, well, for one, this tree with a Skulltula in it. Those are always good to get. I think that's number 30? 29. Damn. But we also want to grab a bomb. Why do we want to grab a bomb? Well, because of this right here. And you probably know where this is going. Seek Triforce, play Lullaby. Welcome, Link. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. I'll give you a magic spell. Please, take it. We got Furore's Wind. This is a warp magic that we can use with C. Warp away when you're in danger. You'll teleport to the warp point that you set that you create the first time you use it. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this. So, you get spell. You use spell in dungeon, and you can set it. You set it the first time you use it. Then the second time you use it, you can warp back to wherever it is that you set the warp point. This is a lot simpler than I'm making it out to be. Anyway, that's it for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we will be showing off everything we can now that we have the boomerang, and then going off to see Zelda. See you guys then.